Guys, I apologize for not being here. On Friday, I had duck boat reservations, but I did bring you guys back a gift. You know, Key, the king of the ifs, I brought a gift for you. You know what I'm saying? I hope you like it. But to answer your question, Skip, there it is, the gift. Here you go, Key, king of the ifs. But to answer your question, Skip, I give him a C. But check this out. If the Lakers,
this dude,
if the Lakers to the king of the ifs,
what the man?
The gift. It's a gift. It's a gift. If the Lakers buy in, you know, to what JJ is selling, you know, it can be something respectable. But the reason I give him a C in all of this, because when you look at the hire, I think you had to hire that somebody LeBron respects, just off the top. And I just think with their relationship, he's going to respect JJ. And yeah, he doesn't have the experience. Yeah, he's never coached on any level. I mean, I think I heard this morning he coached the fourth graders, blah, 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 whatever. That's his coaching experience. But, you know, I once played for a coach, Jason Kidd, you know, and he didn't have any coaching experience. And this year, I was on Brooklyn.
The first
year Jason coached. We made the playoffs. We're respectable, but...
Was it rocky at all? Did you?
Oh, yeah, it was very rocky.
So you got him fired then?
No, he didn't get fired because of me. No.
What did he struggle with?
Well, he didn't have the X's and O's out the gate. So I think it's important to get your coaching staff together. You know, Jason was good.
Who was your lead assistant that year? Do you remember? Who was any assistant? Who'd you have?
Joe Purdy. Yeah. We had... I forget.
Okay, well, so that's the point. You didn't have a dominant lead assistant,
well,
right?
we had an offensive coach who did X's and O's.
Yeah.
We had the defensive coach, player personnel. So I think it's important for him to get his staff together to help him with the transition, because right off the gate, I'm not sure how his X's and O's or when to call a timeout or playing relationships is going to come into play, because I played with JJ. And so I didn't really see him becoming a head coach, and I played with guys that I said, oh, you know, Ty Lue and Chauncey Billups, that you just knew they were going to be a head coach. Rondo will be a coach in this NBA one day. And so the one thing I question is just JJ's kind of personal skills with the players, because when I played with him, he wasn't really like hanging with the guys and stuff, and I was there for 2 years. And so I think that kind of comes into effect, you know, how your player relationships are with other people. And I saw that with Chauncey and Tyronn Lue. And so, you know, it's all about how you control the locker room, how you manage personalities. You know, it's a lot of things that come with coaching that, you know, he's going to be tested with. And so, but the C is just because of your relationship with Bron. I don't know how much y'all are going to clash, because y'all do have a friendship off the court. But the rest of the things, he still has a lot to prove as far as X's and O's, player personnel, managing the locker room, and so on and so on.
You know, we didn't talk about the grade, but since you talk about the grade with Paul, it's an incomplete. You know, it is. It's an incomplete because we don't know. We don't know, Skip, what it's going to be, right? We don't know.
But you got some deep down instinct. I know you. You got something way down deep inside you. There's a little voice saying the grade should be this.
Well, here it's going to be an incomplete for me. And the reason that is because I don't know, if you don't make the personnel changes that the Lakers so desperately need. They need some perimeter situations and help. They need another big. If we can't get that, then these next 2 years, because I'm projecting LeBron is going to be with us for at least 2 years, these next 2 years are just going to be wasted. We're going to be fighting to get into the playoffs and doing some of those things. Again, the same things we did with Darvin Ham. Nothing's going to change. When you get rid of a coach that has had success, you're only getting rid of that coach because you say you're moving on to the next level. You're tired of being above water. You want to get way above water. You want to be you want to be what the Boston Celtics are. Is this the right move to get you there? Not without personnel changes.
This ain't what this is about. This hire, I truly wasn't what this is about. The Lakers aren't looking to win championship. This is about to be a reality TV show. You hire a coach with no experience.
It might be a
reality. You're probably going to most likely draft Bronny. Like, this ain't about trying to win a championship.
This is about
the future for them.
Winning a championship.
No.
It has to be.
No, it's not.
Why would you waste I don't want to call it prime years, but let's call it prime years of Anthony Davis. Why would you waste the prime years of Anthony Davis, Paul, in whatever little bit of that 28 and 6 and 4 that LeBron is going to bring to the table? Why would you waste that?
Because this was a hire by default. You know what I'm saying? Like, Curly didn't take the job, so this is all they was left with.
And that may be the case, but there is no all is left with, because there's other guys that are sitting around on many NBA benches that either have been head coaches.
That wouldn't have fit with this team.
But that's not true. You didn't give them an opportunity to see if they could fit.
Or they just plain out didn't want it. They just plain out didn't want the job.
If they didn't want it, who knows what the case is. I see growing pains, because a lot of what I said earlier, Paul just said, X and O's. Yeah, he's all cool on the court as a player, but to be able to communicate those X's and O's to other guys outside of LeBron James is going to be important. As I said last week, and I don't know if Paul was on the show or not, Skip, but you remember me saying, they don't have that guy who's going to rattle that cage on that bench yet. So that dude that we joke about it, that dude that's going to throw that towel in J.J. Redick's face because he decided to snatch him out of game or say something, they don't have that guy.
No.
There is no Robert Horry, Danny Ainge situation. Like, coaches got to go through some of those things. Or a player like a Westbrook that's just going to completely tune you out because they don't respect you because of how you talk to them and treat them.
Yep.
Player relationships are extremely important in how you communicate with these players. You can't just think, oh, I'm the head coach of the Lakers, because it's a dude that's the 8th guy on the bench, 9th guy on the bench, that may not want to hear that. They don't give a damn about what LeBron James is saying.
But that's why your coaching staff is important.
Yeah.
He may not do that, but he got to have somebody that can.
Absolutely.
Like if he had a Sam Cassell over there.
Absolutely. 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So
100% agree with you. 100%. So it's incomplete. We'll see how it goes. His press conference is today. I want to see the suit he wears. I want to see what his hair looks like and what he says.
You know what it'll look like.
No, it might be, he might come with the skinny tie. I got to see.
Okay.
I just want to see what he, my man JJ does. I'm rooting for him, but.
All right.
What can
Paul,
I say?
To the point of your T-shirt that you gave Keyshawn.
If.
There are no.
Here you go, Skip with the if.
All right. There are no more ifs, ands, or buts. Your Celtics won it all.
Yep.
Fair and square. They deserved it. Gentleman's sweep. But when it comes to J.J. Redick to the Lakers, it is loaded with ifs, ands, and buts. All kinds of. It may put butts in the seats because it's going to be great reality. I can't wait to watch it.
J.J. Redick, okay? Bronny, LeBron.
All right, but Keyshawn, after I slept on it over the weekend, if you force me right now to give a letter grade to your Los Angeles Lakers for winding up with J.J. Redick as your coach, I'd have to give it a D, because it's almost surreal to me after I let it sink in over the weekend. It actually happened. Wait a second, because you feel an entitlement. You're still the Lakers, and I agree with you. You're still the showcase team. You still have the it factor in the league, even beyond the Celtics. They got one more championship, but you still have that it factor.
Yeah, lowest ratings ever.
Okay, you still have Hollywood. You still have pizzazz and box office and all those things. People watch what the Lakers are going to do next, even though, as I pointed out on Friday, they haven't finished better than 7th, except one time over the last 9 years. No better than 7th in the West, except for the bubble year. Yeah, you got your Mickey Mouse championship, okay? And that's it. That's the only time.
Was it what year? The bubble?
2020.
2020, yeah.
Oh, the bubble year.
Yeah, it was the bubble
bump.
Year. Yeah. Okay.
That bubble bump.
But still, I give you this. You are still the Los Angeles freaking Lakers. And Dave McMenamin reported that you had on your #1 wish list, you had Jason Kidd and Tyronn Lue, and somewhere down the line was J.J. Redick, okay? And obviously Jason Kidd ain't leaving, and he got his new deal. And Tyronn Lue, the last place he wants to go is across the hallway to the Lakers, right? And then all of a sudden you got this Dan Hurley just craziness going out of nowhere. Just
out of nowhere.
And I think you got took. I think you got took to the bank and the cleaners.